Like what you're after is the story. And by putting that on the front end and going, okay, I'm just going to keep on building stories that I'm going to refer back to in future, I think you're actually being more direct than if you were trying to take a more rational view of exactly how behavior is put together. Like the story is the rational view of how your behavior and your identity are put together.
Law firm owner, if you feel like your team is dropping the ball, it's usually not an effort problem. It's a workflow problem. New matters don't get set up fast enough.
There's a lot there. I think like with the neuroscience and the brain labeling and all that stuff, I have no idea. So that's above my pay grade. But yeah, I just think about all of our behavior is just in aggregate. We do what we've been rewarded for doing. And it doesn't mean we get a cookie. It could also mean a bad thing goes away. There's a lot of different types of reward. And so if we remember a story, so like let's say you have that story of you went through this hard thing and then you survived, then it basically serves as a reminder of the reinforcer of the behaviors you did to get through it. And so it's almost like with a kid who's smaller, if you're like, hey, remember last time you did this, you got ice cream. If you remind them of that reward, then they're more likely to repeat the behavior. And so I think we basically use that narrative as a reminder to, in the short term, increase the relative value of a reinforcer. And so if we think about like what is motivation in general, that's functionally what you're doing if you motivate someone. Like if you sell someone something, for the short term, you increase the relative value of a specific reinforcer. You didn't wake up wanting to buy cologne, but you see an ad, and for the short period of time that the ad goes on, it increases the relative value of smelling good. And so as a result, it changes your behavior and then you buy. And so I think stories function in that same way, where we use them to motivate ourselves in the short term to do the desired behavior that might be less comfortable in the short term, but we're reminded about the larger reinforcing event that we had in the past.
How many people do you think are doing hard things publicly in order to not need to face the lack of capacity they have to do hard things privately?
I don't know them, so I don't know, to be honest with you. That's my honest answer. I don't know. I think some people really do hard things, and it's what they capture online is a fraction of what they really do. And I think there are people who 100% of the hard things they do are online, and they're not even that hard.
Of the hard things they do.
Yeah, and they're not even that hard because they've got a squad of people behind them. Like I think there was a meme around this for a moment that was like, but you had a camera there. It's like the girl collapses because of crazy news or something like that. It's like, but you had a camera there. And so there's just this element of,
mistrust, performative nature.
Yeah.
The 3-step process of how to win. Number 1, realize